Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 27th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody had a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at this little system here right over the Yucatan Peninsula, which will move into the Bay of Campeche, could become a tropical cyclone before it moves into Mexico or maybe even into Texas. We'll continue to monitor that as well. We're going to monitor this system here. This could be the next tropical system here in the Eastern Pacific. We'll take a look at that at the end of the video as well. We got some more activity across South America, Central America. You can see scattered activity down across South America, but a lot of activity over Central America, the Caribbean Sea. And you've got a little system here trying to get its act together a little bit just east of the Leeward Islands. Have to monitor that for possible tropical developments as well. More activity in the Eastern Pacific from southwestern Mexico back toward the Hawaiian Chain Island. We got a system here bringing some precipitation to Florida, the Atlantic coastal waters, also across Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, also into Texas, also Mexico, stretching all the way into portions of New Mexico, also in the portions of Colorado, South Dakota, Nebraska, and also portion of Montana. Widespread shower and thunderstorm activity from Oklahoma to Michigan to western New York State, also around the mid-Atlantic regions up here around Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina. Scattered activity over South Carolina, and more numerous activity over Kentucky and Tennessee regions as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty. Here's your weekend forecast. You can see we got thunderstorms and showers from New Brunswick to Maine to southeast Canada, stretching to New York State, Pennsylvania, to the Carolinas, all the way down to Florida, even the coastal waters of the Atlantic Ocean to the Florida Keys, central and northern Gulf, all the way up to Panhandle, Florida, to Louisiana, to Texas, to New Mexico, all the way up to Colorado, Wyoming, through the Dakotas, South Canada, up here around Lake Superior, a little bit around Lake Huron, northern Michigan, also Wisconsin to Illinois to West Virginia region as well. Got some severe weather with South Dakota, northern Nebraska, Minnesota, and portion of Wisconsin. Got some shower activity over in Washington State. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Let's take a look at your Sunday outlook now. You got a little bit of shower activity up here around New Brunswick and the Maine and portion of eastern Canada. Also got thunderstorms and showers up here around Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Michigan region to Wisconsin to South Dakota to Wyoming to Colorado, a little bit in Utah, New Mexico to Texas, also central and northern Gulf from eastern Texas to the Florida Keys to Georgia to Carolinas, all the way to D.C., all the way into Ohio to Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, also in the portions of Wisconsin. Even got some severe weather up here in portions of Wisconsin and northern Michigan as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map currently across the nation. We're going to take a look at those heat advisories coming up. You can see we got heat advisories for portions of northern Mississippi, portions of Arkansas, Tennessee, portions of Missouri, Indiana, Illinois, also Ohio, western Pennsylvania, portion of West Virginia, much of Kentucky, much of Tennessee. We got lots of flash flood warnings up here in portions of New York State, also Pennsylvania, portions of West Virginia and Virginia. We got one in portions of Illinois, also one in couple here in Kentucky, northern Georgia, southern portions of Tennessee, also in the portions of Mississippi, and a little bit in Oklahoma. Alrighty, we have some coastal flood advisories up here for the New Jersey, Delaware region as well. Also, we got river flood warnings still continue for portions of up here in portions of Iowa and also portions of Missouri. Also got a little bit of river flood warning maybe here in portions of Kansas and Nebraska region. Also portions of Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas region as well. Coastal, coastal flood advisory for Alabama. Also in the portion of North Carolina, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas region. Also portions of Missouri and also Illinois. We got severe thunderstorm watches with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings in South Dakota and also Nebraska. Tornado watch there in yellow in North Dakota. wind advisories and severe thunderstorm warnings in Montana. Also got some red flag warnings for you guys in Wyoming. Also we have some air quality alerts, and also we have a civil danger warning in portion of Colorado. Flooded watches in effect for West Texas, Southeast New Mexico, and they also got some sets of heat warnings in Arizona. Coastal marine warnings along coastal areas of Florida. Got the small craft advisory, gale warnings from up here around New York City, and then again from Northern California to Washington State. South Hawaii and Chain Island, north side look good. A little bit on the western side and north side of Alaska. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We're going to be taking a look at severe weather for your Saturday. We got a marginal risk up here around Washington D.C., Baltimore, up towards Scranton, up toward Albany, New York, Binghamton, New York, also for Norfolk, portion of Nebraska, and up toward Grand Forks and Fargo, North Dakota, Rapid City to Minneapolis, slight risk of severe weather. General thunderstorm from Maine to Florida to Texas to New Mexico, all the way up into Montana. Tornado probability look like this: 5 and 15. We have 5% over portion of Minnesota, 2% in Minneapolis area. That's for 5% over in the Wisconsin, the Minnesota region, 2% elsewhere. Damaging winds gonna look like this: 5 and 15% over here from New York City down to Washington D.C. Also from Nebraska and toward Fargo, North Dakota. 15 from Rapid City to Minneapolis. Large hail gonna look like this, pretty much up here from Nebraska and the portion of Minnesota, with 5 and 15% respectively in that vicinity. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Okay, having a little problem with it. Let's see if we can go back. We'll try it again. See if we can get to day number 3. Sorry, we had a little problem, so we're going to have to skip that and go to the Storm Prediction Center. Alrighty. The National Hurricane Center. Alright, here's that system here in the Yucatan Peninsula, moving into the southern portion of the Gulf, around the Yucatan Channel. You can see it has about 30% chance the next 2 days and the next 7 days, and it looks to affect Mexico in that region. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. The Eastern Pacific, excuse me. We're going to take a look at that system, since we can't take a look at day 4 since we're having problems with rounding up day number 3. Alright, well anyway, here is that system here off the Mexican coast. 60% over the next 2 days, 90% over the next 7. This looks to be our next system in the Eastern Pacific. So, alrighty, let me try something here. We're going to try to take a look at day 3 if we can. See if we can do something here. Okay, here we go. We did get day number 3. Alright, here's day number 3 on the Storm Prediction Center page. Cheyenne to Wichita to Norfolk, all the way over to Milwaukee. Marginal risk. La Crosse over toward Green Bay. Slight risk from Washington D.C. to Miami, Florida, to Brownsville, Texas, to El Paso, Texas, Casper, Wyoming, also Bismarck, North Dakota, a little bit over here around Reddings, to Sacramento, and just east of San Francisco, and also Reno, Nevada. General thunderstorms, and the probability look like this: 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Sorry we had to do it a different way to get to the day 3, but we got there. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because that's the only weather you got.